Right, recording. Okay. And action.
My name's Kim Tilley. I've been doing judo for 44 years. My club is Reading Judo Club. I've been there from the day I started. I'm still there. I got my first dan at 20. Was quite happy with that. Then my brother got his first dan at, it was either Aikido or Karate. He did both, I can't remember which one. And I decided I didn't want to be the same grade as him. So I kept going and going and going. And 2 years ago, I was awarded my 6th dan. First, second, third, and fourth dans were all competitive grades. Had to go technical for 5th for age, size, reasons, nobody to fight. Competed regularly for 25 years. 5 times British Masters champion. And in 2010, I won 3 gold medals at the World Masters in Montreal. Started officiating as well probably about 12 years ago. Started running competitions 10 years ago and run about 10, 11 a year. Well, until COVID kicked in and they all got put on the back burner. I'm also a senior examiner, so I grade people for their black belts, run Dan grade theory courses, a kata examiner, so I can teach people Nagana kata and Katamana kata and examine on it. And I just love it. It's a family as much as anything else. I don't compete anymore, but I still enjoy it just as much. Judo originated in Japan. It's a martial art. It was originally developed because the monks were getting mugged a lot by the samurais, and of course they weren't allowed to carry weapons, so they had to find some way of defending themselves. And it's developed from there. It can still be used as a form of self-defense, but it's now a sport primarily. When I started, all the grades, you had to fight for every single grade. Now it's all technical up to first kyu, then you start fighting for it. Although you can still go technical from there. It takes longer to get the grades, but competing isn't for everyone. So that gives you sort of like 2 options of getting the grades, and it all depends on what people want to do and how they want to go about it. It depends if you're in junior or senior competitions. In junior competitions, which is normally under 16s, it's just throws and holds. And there's 2 scores, Wazari and Ippon. Wazari is hold for 10 seconds or a throw that's more to the side rather than flat on the back. Ippon is a hold for 20 seconds or throw them flat on the back with speed and control. In seniors, and cadets as well, which is sort of like the older juniors, there's arm locks and strangles as well, which are submissions. There's an awful lot of ways that you can get penalties in a competition. It could be something as simple as not attacking, not sort of like doing anything, to stepping out to something quite serious, sort of like hitting your opponent. The one that you don't tend to see very often is the head dive. You've done it, but you're the one that gets penalised for it because of the safety aspect of it. A lot of the rules are in place for safety more than anything else. I mean, there have been changes over the last couple of years, like with some of the gripping, which used to be illegal, but now, as long as you're using it as part of an attack, is now legal. Like the pistol grip, that's been illegal for probably, I'd say, about 25 years. And then when they did the last rule change, so long as you were using it as part of the attack, it became legal. If you were wandering around not attacking, just having the pistol grip, you would still get penalised for it. So it's sort of like developing all the time to give the attacking player more opportunity to attack. It's now purely technical, so it's not, you don't fight for your grades. There is a randori element to it for once you get above yellow belt, I believe it is, and it's a certain amount of theory for each grade. When they changed it back in 2013, I think it was, which was the last sort of major changes to it, they there are 3 mon grades for juniors in each grade belt colour. So, but the syllabus is exactly the same for the seniors. So the seniors would have to do all 3 of the mon grades to have that colour belt. And if juniors go into seniors, if they have all 3 tabs on their belt, it's a straight transfer over to the equivalent senior grade. Otherwise, they would go down to the previous belt colour because they haven't completed the full syllabus for that grade as a senior. Which is why I always say, look, I'll get you to the top grade in that belt and then transfer it to senior, because then you stay in the same colour belt. Once you get to first kyu, that's when if you want a competitive Dan grade, you have to fight for it. And it's 100 points, which is 10 ippons, because it's only ippons that count now. And then a theory exam, which is quite a bit more than you've done throughout the other grades. Judo, it's more than a sport, it's more a club, it's a family. People are there for each other. And I mean, I found this, especially over the last 9 years since I lost my husband. It is a family and people are there for you, and they will be there for you. And if you need them, they're there and they'll do what they can for you. And it's that helps you get through things. I mean, I've got people that are ringing me, messaging me throughout COVID because they know that I'm on my own. Judo was what I did, and it's when I got to see people, and it's really kept me going. Quite often people want to come along, they don't know what judo is. So if they're not sure what it is and not sure if that's what they want to do, I advise them sort of come down, watch a session and see what they think of it, so they get an idea of what's going on. But right from the start, the main aim of it is to enjoy it, because if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to come back. My club isn't a competitive club, but I've got people that have been coming down for quite a few years because they enjoy it. And it's making it fun as well as having a good workout. And it's a camaraderie as much as anything else with a lot of the players. It's like anything else. You've got to enjoy doing something and want to do it to have any level of success in it, regardless of what area of judo that's in. I mean, there are some people that have never competed, but they quite like working at competitions, officiating and stuff like that. If you don't want to compete, you go into refereeing. You've got to be I think it's blue belt, the minimum grade for it. But there's other options for doing it, and it's all about enjoying what you do.